26 through 28. Now we're going to look at some absolute value problems. So the first thing we want to do on number 26 is we need to get the absolute value expression by itself. It's being multiplied by -5, so let's start by dividing both sides by -5. So then we'll have the absolute value of 3 plus 4x equal to positive 23. Then we'll set up our two equations. So using the definition of absolute value, we drop the marks and we set 1 equal to positive 23 and then 1 equal to negative 23. Because we know that absolute value is asking distance, and distance you can walk in the positive direction on the number line and get a distance, but you can also walk in the negative direction and find a distance. So we set up both cases. So I'm a little short on room, so I'm not going to show you well, I'll fly it above. So I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. And now I'm going to divide by 4. So the first number that will work in our absolute value is 5. Now I'm going to subtract 3, so I'm going to fly it above this time. 4x equals negative 26. And then dividing both sides by 4, I'll get negative 26 fourths. But I can divide both of those by 2, so negative 13 halves. So those are my two numbers that are 23 away from on my number line, the distance. Now look on 27. See how the absolute value expression is already isolated. So we can go ahead and set up our two equations. Notice we drop the absolute value because now we're actually showing what it means. It means that there is a positive and a negative case. So I'll subtract my 1 from both sides. So negative 5x is going to equal positive 28. Divide both sides by negative 5. And x will equal negative 28 fifths. And I'm going to just leave that in improper fraction form. I'll do the same steps, but they'll change a little bit because now I have negative 29 minus 1 more, which is negative 30. Divide both sides by negative 5. So my second answer here is positive 6. Now number 28, it says what makes an absolute value equation have no solution? Well, remember that with absolute value, we are talking about distance. So if you have an absolute value expression that is set equal to a negative value, that's impossible to do because we don't express distance in negative terms. So anytime an absolute value is set equal to a negative value, it has no solution because there's no way to get a negative distance.